Welcome to this full English explanation of Pokémon Horizons Episode 99, titled With a Flightless Orio. Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth. From blissyhusband.net, let's dive in and explore everything that happens in this exciting episode. Liko, Roy, Dot, and Naruto have arrived in Galar to meet with Orla, who is busy doing maintenance somewhere. Later on, she greets Karna as the two begin their work at Karna's Pokeball factory for the day. Karna rushes her part of the work because there's an order that needs to be completed by the next day. And, well, she ends up slipping on a Pokeball in the process. After Orla helps her up, the two of them talk about how Karna would rather make Pokeballs instead of working on this strange order, since that's really what she's passionate about. In the middle of their conversation, Karna accidentally drinks Sinisteia's tea. When Orla scolds Sinisteia and Poltegeist for pulling the prank, the doorbell suddenly rings, and Karna gets worried that it's the customers who made that strange order arriving unexpectedly early. Instead, she's pleasantly surprised to see some familiar faces. Karna happily greets Liko and Roy, noticing that their Pokémon have evolved since they last met. Dot and Naruto take a moment to introduce themselves and their Pokémon. Orla then steps out and greets everyone, with Naruto introducing himself from behind a bush, which is kind of funny. Even though Karna invites everyone for tea, Naruto insists that the other three explain why they're there. As Roy and Dot lecture him for being a bit rude, Orla encourages them to continue, but she's caught off guard when Liko, Roy, and Dot reveal what they've been up to and ask her to make a new airship for them. However, she coldly denies their request and heads back into the factory, which really concerns the rest of the group. Naruto suggests they should ask Orla again, but Liko decides it's better to wait for her to calm down. Just then, Captain Pikachu senses something and leads Liko, Roy, and Dot somewhere, leaving Naruto alone as he collapses after drinking Sinisteia's tea. Following Cap deeper into the forest, the group is, just stunned to see not only the brave Olivine not dismantled as Murdoch said it should have been, but also the wild Pokémon still living aboard the ship. Liko becomes confused at what they're seeing before them, just as Karna tiredly offers them an explanation. As the Pokémon celebrate their reunion, Karna reveals Orla had landed in the forest with the brave Olivine alone a year ago and asked to work at Karna's factory, which led to the two working together. Sometime later, Orla revealed the events on Kumuri Mountain and the disbandment of the Rising Volt tacklers to Karna. The airship wasn't dismantled so that the wild Pokémon on board could continue living there together. Karna admits she notices how the wild Pokémon seem to be happier when Orla or the kids are around. She further reveals Orla does not want to fly the brave Olivine or go adventuring once more, but she believes her friend is hiding her true feelings away. In the evening, the trio send Naruto and his Sabli away so they could head somewhere else. The next day, Karna tries to persuade Orla to listen to Liko and the others, but the latter adamantly refuses and changes the subject to her being grateful for letting her work at the factory to keep her mind off some matters. While she is concerned about Orla, Karna suggests her friend takes a break while she deals with the customers coming for the order. As she walks in the forest, Orla recalls the time Friede asked her to make an airship and watching him being blown off. She finds herself at the brave Olivine, also finding Liko, Roy, and Dot standing before the airship. She attempts to dissuade them from asking more from her, but is taken aback when Liko apologizes, explaining how they actually entered the brave Olivine earlier and found everything to be in perfect condition thanks to the engineer's efforts. The trio asks Orla for her true thoughts on the matter, but she snaps at them, saying there's nothing now that Friede is gone. However, Liko feels differently, saying since they're restarting their adventure as the Rising Volt tacklers, it didn't feel like Friede is gone. Rather, it's a path he would make, investigating the Laqueum, keeping their promise to Lucius, getting the truth back. All of that is something the trio believe Friede would have done, and hence why they feel like they are adventuring together with Friede again. Seeing Cap sitting on his usual place in the brave Olivine through the window, Orla realizes she has been so stuck in her thoughts of the past that she never spared a thought for the future. Just then, the group hears an explosion, prompting the kids to head for the source as Orla hesitates. With her Metagross and Elekid though, she follows behind the kids. At Karna's factory, Uruto is trying to chase away two people who are picking up the order that had Karna rushing. When Liko, Roy, and Dot arrive, Uruto explains the two people are trying to pick up the strong spheres that is unexpectedly produced by Karna, even if it is just the exterior, as representatives of Exceed. The two Exceed employees try to reassure the group of the strong spheres being safe, but the kids explain it uses Laquium, which harms Pokémon. Hearing this, Karna ends her partnership with Exceed, declaring she refuses to make something that would hurt Pokémon when she began her job to create Pokeballs that connect trainers to their precious partners. With Karna's declaration, two unknown explorers enter the conversation, dismissing the claims made against the strong spheres. Karna urges Liko and Roy to leave, but when the two explorers hear their names, they realize they are from the Rising Volt Tacklers, and deem the group is up to no good once more by getting in the way, sending out their Paldean-formed Tauros, one an Aqua breed and the other a Blaze breed, for battle. The two explorers use the strong spheres on their Pokémon, ready to battle Liko and the others not only for the strong sphere exterior parts, but to also get rid of them. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is what keeps us inspired to make more amazing content. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and stay safe. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you've got any questions or suggestions, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Regards, blissyhusband.net.